brief intermission because my apartment is flooding. This is fantastic. On Christmas Eve. Gonna go clean that up now.
Make a life for myself.
Okay, I literally am guessing on this angle right now, but we are creating a home studio. First time talking about it, but we're basically turning the bedroom into a studio for the podcast, for YouTube. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm very, very excited. But I just left Walmart to get all the paint supplies. So got an extension pole, got the rollers, paint liners, tray, can, all that stuff. Picked up the paint yesterday. It is Gray by Benjamin Moore, and I'm so excited. We're gonna go paint this room right now. I have a bunch of stuff that came in from Amazon last night. We are just gonna go through it all. I'm so excited. Okay, let's get home. Okay, so I lied. We're at Target. They have this lamp. It's like $40. It's brass. It has this adjustable arm that I'm gonna pick up because I was searching on Amazon and couldn't really find anything that was like under $50. It's literally a set prop. I just need to hold a light bulb. I don't really want to spend $80 on that. So we're gonna go snag this bad boy and see if we can find a little plant stand for the snake plant, because I also don't want to spend $60 on a fake plant, but I just might do. Also thinking about putting a TV in there. I think that like a 27-inch as like an extendable monitor. I don't know. I think I'm getting ahead of myself, but let's go get this lamp. Okay. This is our guy right here. I think he's cute. He's cute. I have it in black. I'm not gonna do that because the wall's gray. So this is what we're doing. We like this. When you realize you could have went ultra wide the whole time. Novice filmmaker here. All right, I need 2 hands. Also, it's $50, but still a fair trade. Look at this cute little lamp. And I got a plant. Because, who are we kidding? Very exciting. Wow. Beautiful. Okay, so we're here in the studio space and I will show you what the room looks like. But essentially, I wanted to create a space that felt inspiring, that could serve multiple purposes, to be able to record the podcast, to be able to record sit-down YouTube videos, as well as just create and work. And being in a 1-bedroom apartment and having to deal with certain limitations of like, hey, I live right by the road and it gets really loud, and not really being able to record a podcast out there in that space because of sound quality. I really got inspired by Becky and Chris. If you don't follow them on YouTube, please go subscribe to their channel. They are so creative and they give you a lot of tips on how to create a space within your home that can be multifunctional and can be cool. I'm taking it a step further because I'm painting and I'm really building this thing out. But even if you don't paint or you know, do any of those kinds of things, there's ways that you can take the space and the things that you already have to elevate your Wow, I almost died. Okay. There are things that you can take that you already have that you can use to elevate your space. So that's what we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna show you the room. I'm actually gonna change my clothes first because the sensory overload in this turtleneck is real. And then we're gonna get the room prepped for paint. And ooh, I'm gonna show you just so many things. All right, let's go. Okay, in all its glory, this is going to be our studio space. So this is actually my bedroom. I cleared it out. I moved the bed into the office space, which I low-key kind of love because it kind of feels like a dorm room, but that's a whole nother story. So we're gonna build this space out. I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of what it is that we're gonna do in here just so that you can see. So this is what we're working with. this is what we're gonna turn into a nice creative oasis. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring the standing desk into the room. That's gonna go along this wall here. And then I may paint this wall gray as well. It just depends on how much paint I have left. I think it might be nice. And then over here, this wall is gonna be painted gray. We're going to add a small, cute little love seat that I found at IKEA. I have not purchased it yet, but I will. I'm gonna lay down a rug, and then we're gonna have the chair here for the podcast. So essentially, wow. So essentially we're creating like 3 different sets in one. So I have one with the desk where the podcast would be recorded. And then you can flip that chair around, and then you have the desk behind you and you can film that way. So that's 2. And then 3, I've got, you know, the sitting down at the YouTube recording area. So we're really utilizing like the center of the room. I'm gonna add some accents in to corners. So we're gonna have lights in here. There's gonna be a microphone on a boom arm, so I can just swap that over. So there'll be equipment and things too, but the central area for the set is gonna be here in the center of the room. Got an extension pole. This is drop cloth. Got some 9-inch rollers and a 9-inch roller. This is Benjamin Moore gray. No idea where this is, but I got this in a matte finish. Painter's tape, sanding sponge, painter's tool. Brushes, gonna use this 2-inch brush for cutting in, or actually this 1.5-inch for cutting in. The rest of these I probably am not gonna use, and some tray and liners. So I'm gonna get started by getting the walls prepped. So we're gonna remove all the covers off of the outlets. I'm gonna sand the wall down just to get rid of any spots or marks. I haven't made any holes in the wall, so I'm not gonna be plastering or anything like that. And then we're gonna get everything taped off. I hate this sound. Oh. Honestly, that was the worst experience of my entire life. Sensory overload. Oh my gosh. The sound of that sander on the wall. I didn't even sand the whole wall. I just brushed over some spots that were a little uneven from the last time that they painted the apartment before I moved in, and I'm gonna call it a day because I literally can't stand it. So we're gonna tape off the wall now, and I'm gonna slowly get over that traumatic experience. Okay, so we're going to Home Depot. It's literally up the street, like at the corner. I do not have paint mixer, the little wooden roller thing mixer, so I need to go get that. I have nothing to store the paint with, so away we go. I think low-key that my toxic trait is deciding to film content when my battery is on like 0%. So, you know, here we are, 4% battery, but we doing it. We out here. Charge my phone. We have arrived at the Mecca, the one and only Home Depot. The Home Depot. Is this the time of my life where I become a regular at Home Depot? The world may never know. I'm gonna try to find what I'm looking for with as little help as possible. This place is wild. I always love coming in Home Depot because just, I don't know, I feel like it's full of people who have their life together. You know, everyone's here about to renovate their house. I don't even have a house, but we're out here. Okay, I've been down 3 aisles. I think I need to ask someone for their home. I found the sticks. Here we are. But there's like 7 different choices. I think this is big. These are 12 inch. I think this is what I'm gonna go with. I don't need 10 by any means, but yeah, these other ones are way too long, so this is what we're gonna do. $1.48 BB. All right, Gucci gang, bag secured, ruler secured. I love how I went from like being afraid to make a YouTube video. I'm out in public with my phone out in front of me, but it's fine. This is gonna be great. I'm really nervous to paint this wall. I don't even know what the color looks like, guys. I don't even know where my car's at. Okay, I found it. Yeah, I did not test this color. I was just like, we're going gray, straight up, and that's what we're doing. So let's go paint a wall. Maybe 2. I don't know. I think it's gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. I just wanted to tell you that one time I almost made a YouTube video about running a half marathon, and I'm so glad I never posted it because it's literally never gonna happen. So this came with a paint tray and it came with liners, so that's nice. It's like super cheap at Walmart, like $5 maybe. I don't even think it was $5. I think it was like $3. Bam! Look at it. It's beautiful. Okay. Love that for me. Gonna use this 1.5 inch angled brush for my corners. All right. The grand reveal. It's gray. I like it. It's got a little bit of a warm tone. I like it. Looks good in the light. I think it's gonna go great with my brass sconces. Sconces? What? My brass lamp. So, too pretty. This is Benjamin Moore gray. We're gonna mix her and then get her in a cup and get to cutting these edges. Okay, wasn't terrible. It's not, you know, I'm no professional, but we've got all the outside done. Now we're gonna get in there with the roller. Brief intermission because my apartment is flooding. This is fantastic. Really what I wanted on Christmas Eve. I'm gonna go clean that up now. And the carpet's wet. Love that for me. It's just coming deeper and deeper into this room. And the wall is not done. I need to finish this. This needs to get done. There's still some speckled, like, stuff like that. I'm trying to fix it so I can let it dry. And the apartment's flooding. Really love this for me. Let's go look outside because it's absolutely abysmal in the hallway. Like, it's a literal crap show. Look at this. It's It's like bad. Like, what in the actual heck? This is ridiculous. Look at it. Absolutely wild. Okay. I'm gonna close my door now. I literally don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. No idea, but we press on because I gotta get this paint on the wall like ASAP. We're still making a whole video out of this experience. So I just went to the church, who is so kindly letting me borrow the shop vac, which is back here. Meet Chuck. I just named it Chuck. Chuck is gonna help me get all the water off the floor. So we're gonna take this bad boy upstairs and suction the floor to get as much water up as possible, because Merry Christmas Eve, y'all. I just hope that the damage is minimal. As far as like how the carpet's doing right now, but apparently Chuck does a great job, so Chuck is about to help me get it right. Okay, I need to drive, so goodbye. All right, so it's literally February. It's February 11th, so that means that all of the other parts of this video that you've seen were back in December when the apartment flooded, and it's literally taken up until this point for me to get the room back in a semblance of order. They finally brought in the carpet earlier this week, so now I can put the room back together. But I needed to record this part so that I could add it to the rest of the vlog so that I could actually upload the video. So we are still in process of building out the studio, finally have a carpet, finally have the wall repainted, and honestly, relatively it's okay because it looks way better than it would have looked had I done it from when I did it myself. But gonna upload a part 2 soon. I have a couch that I've settled on that I'm going to order and add to the room. I have the rug, I have all of the other odds and ends that are gonna go in there. So we're gonna build a studio. It's still happening. Even though it didn't go as linearly as I wanted it to, we're still gonna do it. It's still gonna be great. And I'm still really excited. So just needed to get that out, give you an update, let you know what's going on, and see you for part 2.